Hey guys, Bob here from Raw Strength and Muscle, and this is going to be Liver Week on the channel. Everybody knows who Liver King is. He came from nowhere, amassed millions of followers within a year. Therefore, everybody knows that he was outed recently as being a fake natty. And there are a whole bunch of consequences, a whole bunch of philosophical questions that I have that stem from this situation. As a matter of fact, I'm calling it the Liver King paradox, okay? Because I've got questions, I got things I want to discuss. And it's not like the other guys making videos where they're just like, wow, he said this, he said this. I really want to discuss, like I said, the philosophical consequences and the philosophical questions that stem from this. So I'm going to go into a different area of this whole Liver King situation every day this week, starting today. And what I want to do is today ask if he is a fraud or if he's just a liar, because there is a difference, okay? The bottom line is this. We know he's a liar, okay? He said he wasn't on gear. He came out and admitted, he said, I fucked up, I lied, I'm on gear. Everybody knows he's a liar. Even he knows he's a liar. That's not up for debate. But does that make him a fraud? Because what's happening is people are saying, oh, well, he said work out and eat well and, get sleep and wake up in the morning and get some sun in your back and you're going to get jacked like me. First of all, he never said that. Okay, yes, he implied that he looks and performs the way he does, okay, because he eats testicles and liver and, works out or whatever. But does that mean that he's a fraud? Okay, because at the end of the day, what people are saying is it's stupid to, wake up early in the morning, get some sun in your back, reset your circadian rhythm. It's stupid to get sleep. It's stupid to eat unprocessed foods. It's stupid to work out. It's stupid to jump into cold water and be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's stupid to do long, hard, grueling workouts and, test your limits as a man. It's stupid to bond with your family and spend time with your family and friends, eating good food or doing a hard workout. It's stupid to do all of these things, that he's a fraud, that none of this has any value. And I think that is the absolute pinnacle of throwing the baby away with the bathwater. Because the fact of the matter is, all this stuff is excellent. All this stuff makes sense. All this stuff is obviously good, okay? But just because he lied about being on gear, suddenly it's like, oh my God, none of this stuff is good. Like, I should stop eating, steak and eggs and, protein, and I should immediately just start eating beer and pizza because that's the way fucking life is, because there's no benefit whatsoever to eating unprocessed foods. And I think that's absolutely stupid. Like, the way that I see this is I'm a big fan of Rich Piana, okay? Rich Piana was, from the very beginning, when he started his social media, open about his gear use, okay? If anybody is open, like me, I'm open about my TRT use, or, if a bodybuilder is open about his, PED level gear abuse, okay? All this stuff is stemming from Rich Piana. He blazed the trail for all of us to be open about what we're doing, okay? So from the very beginning, he was like, hey, he's on gear. Most of the people are on gear. It's just the way life is. He was talking openly about it, okay? But he also had a meal prep company. He also had a supplement company. Now, does that mean that his protein powder is not going to help? Does that mean it doesn't make sense to eat the food from his meal prep company? Does it mean that the workouts that he was showing or the workouts that he was giving people in his videos are not going to work suddenly because he was on gear? He admitted from the beginning he was on gear, and people liked his motivation. They liked his lifestyle. Nobody was defrauded. He's like, yeah, I'm on gear, but I still got to eat. Whether you use gear or not, you still have to eat. Whether I use gear or not, the supplement will help you. If you have a problem, like, hey, man, let me go ahead and grab a protein shake made from real eggs, or, a carbohydrate shake made from powdered yams. Like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and drink this. It's not as good as eating eggs. It's not as good as eating yams, but it's basically a very good second, okay? So nothing about that was fraudulent, and he didn't lie. And I think the same thing about the Liver King. Wake up in the morning, get some sun on your back, walk around barefoot, get grounded, jump into cold water, learn to deal with discomfort, spend time with your family instead of sitting around watching some crap TV, sit around having a good meal instead of eating pizza, eat a good meal with your family and just talk and laugh and be hearty, and like when guys on the weekend, they should train hard or go hunting or doing something manly instead of like sitting around playing video games or drinking beer and watching fucking TV and eating wings or some shit. Like he basically, everything that the Liver King came up with. And I'm not saying that, I even know much about like, his supplements or whatever, and I'm not saying that I'm 100% on board with his diet. But the fact of the matter is, if that was not a fraud before it came out that he lied about being on gear, it should not be a fraud now. Okay. I think it would be stupid for people who are like depressed. Okay. I have like seasonal affective disorder. I tend to be depressed. Okay. I tend to have anxiety. Okay. I tend to be reclusive. So I know what it's like. When I was living in Germany, for instance, it was really cold. It was really dark all the time. That's when I started going to the solarium just to get over the seasonal affective disorder, this winter depression. So if somebody's like depressed and shut in and they get motivated by the Liver King to like go into their backyards or go out on the street in the morning and actually walk around barefoot and get some sun on their chest and like, wake up early and get the sun in and reset their circadian rhythm. And they were being a reclusive, shut-in, depressed, anxious person who never left the house. Suddenly it's a bad thing. Like it's a fraud. Okay, if somebody's just hanging out eating beer, drinking beer and eating pizza all day, and they decide they're gonna fucking, eat like clean, real food, like potatoes and meat and drink water and whatever, like, does that mean suddenly that that's a fraud, that they should go back to having beer and pizza, that the recluse is like been defrauded, that he should like go back to like fucking hiding underneath his sheets and being depressed and laying in bed all day? Like, I don't fucking get this. The fact of the matter is, love him or hate him, a lot of people were motivated by him to work out and to eat better and to live better. A lot of people are motivated to spend time with their family. Hey, fucking, instead of watching TV, let's go for a walk tonight. Let's just fucking do that. There were people that were motivated in a positive way. So I think it's ridiculous because, like I said, what if he Rich Piana'd it? What if the guy Rich Piana'd it? What if the guy went ahead and he said, fuck it. From the very beginning, he's like, eat liver, eat this, work out hard, do this and do this. The fact of the matter is, my shit don't work no more, and fucking I need to use fucking external steroids, external hormones to fucking keep my shit straight. What if he didn't lie from the beginning? Would he then be a fraud? If what he's doing now, having lied, is a fraud, it would have been fraudulent back then, but it's not. Okay, it's two different things. It's two completely different things. He lied about being on gear. But if what he said ever had value, if what he said ever helped people, it still has value and it still helps people. Okay, it's still a good idea to be less of a fucking modern consumer, packaged, processed food, sitting on your ass, being a fuel cell for the Matrix, watching TV 25 hours a day, never moving, and dying of fucking avoidable fucking death causes like obesity and fucking diabetes and shit because all you do is eat fucking crap all day. Like, it's still a good message. And I don't even really follow the guy that much. I just know the concept that moving is better than not moving. Eating natural is better than not eating natural. Getting some sun, getting out, being less depressed is better than fucking hiding with your head under the covers and being fucking depressed. That's all that I know about what he does. That's all that I know about the benefits of it. But the fact of the matter is, like I said, he lied. That doesn't make him a fraud. Okay? And I'm not kissing his ass. I have no affiliation with the guy, but I hate fucking sheep. I hate it when one person says, he's a liar, get him, and everybody fucking jumps on him and gets him. It's like, that's fucking stupid. That sheep mentality, that is against everything that I fucking stand for. I stand for thinking for yourself. So if you ever agreed with him, you should still agree with him now. And if you didn't agree with him, fine. Okay, if you think sitting around and eating pizza and fucking sleeping all day is better than getting out and doing a hard workout and eating a steak with your friends and your family and spending time with them instead of, spending time with your family because like your kid's in a fucking one room fucking playing video games and the other kid's fucking goddamn in another room fucking on social media. You're sitting there with your wife fucking watching TV and ignoring each other and you think that's better than fucking sitting down and eating a fucking good meal or going for a walk together. Whatever. The point I'm trying to make is there's a difference between a fraud and a liar, okay? I'm a big fan of Mike Hearn. Mike O'Hearn, you know, I think it's great the way he fucking gets up in the morning, the way he trains hard. He's like passionate about it. He really wants to help people. And he's lying about being on gear. We all know it. Okay? But the facts of the matter remains that his message is still there. I get motivated by Mike O'Hearn. Like, I got motivated like years ago by seeing him wake up early, and back before he had his posse and his brand, like we'd wake up early in the morning and go to the gym alone and train hard and, you know, lift heavy. And I was like, fuck, man, that's like the way that I do it. Like, I fucking think that's awesome. Like, I was very motivated by that. And yeah, he's on gear. And yeah, he's lying. Does that mean I should stop doing deadlifts? Does that mean I should stop waking up early in the morning and hitting the gym? I don't fucking get it. Okay? So anyway, like I said, there's a difference between being a liar and being a fraud. He's a liar, but he's not a fraud. So anyway, whatever. I don't even care about the Liver King. All I care about is you not being a fucking sheep doing what all the people in social media tell you to do. Like I said, decide for yourself whether you want to fucking, you know, jump on him and fucking throw fucking rocks, run around with your pitchfork and your fucking torch and fucking lynch him, or if you just, you know, still think it's a good idea to, like I said, eat unprocessed foods and fucking work out once in a while. Anyway, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna be back putting out videos all the time again, Monday through Friday. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the Liver King. Let me know what questions arise, what philosophical conversations you'd like to have about the Liver King and about the Liver King paradox. I love having your questions and your comments because, like I said, I always like making videos about them. And every day this week, I'm gonna go ahead and make videos about a different aspect of the Liver King paradox. Check out Raw Strength and Muscle if you want to go ahead and see my coaching, my group coaching, my workout program, my nutrition program. Aside from that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.